And before I tell you how to lose weight during the holidays, would you like to know? I want to tell you about a new sponsor I have on my Faith and Freedom show. I'm so excited about it because I finally found a meal supplement bar that tastes great. It's called Kingdom Candy, both with a K. And it's my new favorite on the go meal replacement. And guess what? Ted likes it too. But here's the great part. Not only does it taste good, it's got a mixture of all natural ingredients like spinach and kale and turmeric and pink Himalayan salt. And it's got two flavors. And I want you to get this because Ted and I are having a debate. Now, so here's one. I started liking this before I tried the next one. I really like the peanut butter chocolate chip. That's a no-brainer. Love that, right? And then I thought, well, because they sent me a couple boxes. I had to try them, right? And that's what I do. If I have a sponsor, I have to try them before I tell you about them, no matter what. And that's why I'm excited about this because I actually really love these. I eat one of these every day, and so does Ted. So this now though is my new favorite. Salted do you say caramel or caramel? Salted caramel crunch flavor. Ah. So I want you to help me solve the debate and let me know which flavor you like best. So you can just go to it's fmidr.com and order yours. But here's the great thing, guys. It's sugar-free. It's gluten-free. It has essential minerals and 8 grams of fiber and 0 trans fat. You can just go to fmidr.com, and if you want a discount, who doesn't want a discount? Enter the promo code FAITH to get a 15% discount on all products. Now, they have books and they've got clothing and things like that. So check that out. And they're very faith-based. So I love that. All right, guys, I want to also tell you about some of what's happening around in my world. This past weekend, I was water baptized, and I'm super excited about that. Join me in the comments section if you have any questions or comments. I'm looking over here because this is where I'm seeing all of the comments. Hey, David, thank you so much for being here. So the water baptism couldn't have been more special. The weather was perfect, and it was with Pastor Anthony Thomas in Naples, Florida. Also, Lieutenant Colonel Pete Chambers was there, and it was really very special. And then what's today? Wednesday. All the days are kind of molding together. And then I kind of hosted church. Like Pastor Anthony asked me to interview Lieutenant Colonel Pete Chambers about current events. And Pete Chambers is on the border. He has seen the effects of 5G, and we've talked all about that. I have the video. I think it's uploaded on my Rumble account. So, guys, I want to make sure that you're hearing me and seeing me. I'm not seeing many comments coming in. So, let me know in the comment section before I go on any further. Maybe I need to restart this. Um, hey there, can you guys hear me and see me okay? If not, I may have to restart this. It wouldn't surprise me that I'm being banned on many other streams. First, it was Twitter, and then I got scolded on YouTube, and I was in YouTube jail. I've been in Facebook jail as well. But yeah, I'm not seeing comments coming in. So okay, yes, they're okay, Heather. They're suppressing. Okay, hey Tina, watching now. Captions prime. I know. Okay, maybe that's why too. Um, Happy opening day, everybody. I am obviously not in the woods, and maybe you are. Maybe, Tina, you are. Maybe many of you are watching on your cell phone, and you are. I just got done filming my Faith and Freedom show, and I took the day off from hunting, and I bow hunt. So opening day of gun season, it's not as important to me because October 1st is. I just prefer bow hunting better. quieter for one. And I was explaining this to Pastor Anthony's family who wants to understand more about archery and hunting. And now more than ever, I will tell you, if you are concerned about world events, about what's going on, and if you're not, you should be. You might want to check out hunting. There's a couple of great hunting shops, Dakota Archery, if you're in South Dakota, in Yankton, South Dakota, obviously, and Britain's Archery in Tarpon Springs, Florida, are a couple of great places, and Shootbacks in Jackson, Michigan. But if you want to find out more about it, ask questions and don't ever, ever, ever let anyone tell you you need a 50-pound bow. I use 30 pounds and I've killed wildebeest, white-tailed deer, fallow deer, oryx, um, and big game 900-pound animals. Okay. I am coming through on YouTube. That's good. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. So on this Sunday's Faith and Freedom, and then I'm going to tell you how to lose weight during the holidays and maybe even before. On this Sunday's Faith and Freedom, because we just filmed it, it's probably one of my favorite shows. And you can watch it on realamericasvoice.com. That's realamericasvoice.com. Let's see here. Go to realamericasvoice.com. And I know it's kind of a pain in the neck because you can't just turn on TV. But here's the truth of it. I'm banned and I'm suppressed on a lot of platforms. Real America's Voice has given me my First Amendment. So I can say anything there, and which I do swear, but not during, live videos and on social media, but they have given me a platform to interview people. So this Sunday I have Kash Patel, and we talk about everything from, there's just so much. And there's a new thing that's coming out that President Trump is entertaining the idea of having Tucker Carlson as a VP. So you're going to have to watch Sunday and see what Kash has to say about that. Also, the spying, the DOJ is spying on conservatives. So he talks about that. And get this, guys, former SNL Saturday Night Live cast member Victoria Jackson joins me, and she is the sweetest, cutest thing ever. And I didn't know that she and I had this in common. For those of you who were in Hollywood and coming out, and that not just actors, but writers, directors, producers, sound people, anybody who had anything to do in Hollywood, couldn't speak about conservatives, couldn't speak about Donald Trump, of course, but anybody who was a conservative back then, or you'd be blacklisted. So there was an organization called Friends of Abe. And I didn't know this. I was inducted into Friends of Abe by Andrew Breitbart. If you know who he is, I still have his number in my phone. And his death was very questionable. A lot of people, and Victoria and I talked about that. But I didn't know she was in Friends of Abe as well. So I likely could have seen her at a meeting and didn't even know it. Tom Selleck, Dana Carvey, Robert Duvall, a lot of people that you see in entertainment, or used to be anyway. A lot of people are exiting Hollywood, like Kevin Sorbo and so many others. But so Victoria Jackson is going to be on my show Sunday. Eros Mackey, he runs adaptiveops.org, which rescues human trafficking survivors and rejoins them to their family. So he's going to be on talking about the spiritual side or downside of human trafficking. And then we have Sophia Hamilton, a researcher at the Cato Institute, who's trying to get DC to allow her to carry pepper spray. So imagine this, like, I don't have my First Amendment in certain places. I still need a place to speak out. We should also have the Second Amendment everywhere, but she can't even carry pepper spray in Washington, D.C. So she talks about that as well. So I'm going to get your comments back up here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, how to lose weight during the holidays. I developed this program. It's unofficial program, but called Banking on Your Health. And this is what I'm going to start to do. You can do it with me. if you we know we're all gonna overeat on Thanksgiving, which is coming up, right? And then it's all the Christmas parties, and then it's New Year's parties, and then in a couple of months, if you're not careful, you could be a couple pounds overweight or even more. So what I like to do is think about excuse me, what this is what I'm gonna be doing moving forward. Think about your health as a bank account. So you put money into the bank account, hopefully it's there. Hopefully it stays there. But if you keep making withdrawals, you have no money left, right? So banking on your health means that um, start making deposits for your health. Every time you start exercising, increase the frequency, the intensity, and the duration with which you exercise. So that means if you're going to go run a mile on the treadmill or outside, maybe not during hunting season, but if you're going to go for a run, increase the intensity, run harder, increasing the frequency, run more often, two a days or every other day or something. And the duration, if you only run for a mile, run a mile and a half. So that's one way to do it. And you can start making more deposits starting now. So you won't feel so guilty when you have that piece of apple pie and the pumpkin pie or the mashed potatoes and gravy and the stuffing and all the other things that go along with Thanksgiving. So start making deposits into your health bank account now so that when you make those withdrawals, the mashed potatoes, the apple pie, pumpkin pie, all that, those consider those as withdrawals. And you might not work out on Thanksgiving or the day before and after or holiday party season coming up. Keep making those health deposits now so that you have a little surplus and you can make a couple of withdrawals, extra withdrawals during the holiday season. Does that make sense? All right, guys, I am going to, I'm seeing all the comments coming in. Oh, thank you. Apple pie, apple and pumpkin pie. Yeah, you got to taste it, right? You got to just try it. And since I make pies, I make apple pies and pumpkin pies. I try not to make them too often because Ted and I will eat the whole thing. It's just us, so we'll eat the whole thing in a couple of days. I'm like, I'm not gonna make any more pies until Thanksgiving, or we're making it for somebody else because he and I can demolish it in a couple of days. Like, what's better than apple pie and coffee for breakfast? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Good afternoon, Karen. Thanks so much for being here. We are losing. Yes, we are, Mike. Um, take a look at my Faith and Freedom show on realamericasvoice.com. Now, here's the good news. You can go to realamericasvoice.com right now and watch all the past shows I've done. And you can just watch them one segment at a time. If you're not available, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, my show is called Faith and Freedom. So you go to realamericasvoice.com. You can watch it. My mom is upset because she can't watch it on TV. She likes to watch me on the big screen, which I wouldn't recommend. Then you can see all the wrinkles and everything. But you can also mirror your computer on the big screen if you need to, but you can also watch it on your iPhone and your iPad. Go to realamericasvoice.com, and I believe it's the upper left corner, you can watch the shows, click down and go to Faith and Freedom with Shemaine. And then you can watch all the past shows that I've done and all the interviews, great interviews. I just feel really, I'm not saying I love to talk to people. Like Pastor Anthony asked me if I would interview Lieutenant Colonel Pete Chambers for during his service. I'm like, okay, I love to talk to people. I love to find out what makes them tick. And I like pulling out the information. Like, for example, one time I remember when I was interviewing Kash Patel, and I've known Kash for probably a couple of years. And I guess that is a benefit that I've known all these people like Jim Brewer, comedian Jim Brewer, who is so funny. If you have a rapport and a relationship with them, you can kind of cut a little bit of the formalities. And like one time, I asked Cash a question and he came up with an answer. And I go, Cash, you didn't answer my question. So he goes, yeah, you're right. Okay. So I feel so blessed to be able to speak to these amazing people and be able to bring the interviews to you. So I feel really blessed. Okay, so I want to tell you about all of the really quickly wrapping up this losing weight for the before the holidays session here. I also want to tell you about my sponsors and why this is really important. It costs money to put these shows together. Um, there's somebody who does like I sometimes go over. I'm supposed to end right on time and I don't always, and there's 4 different segments, and anyways, we have to pay editors to edit all this. I have an amazing intro, I love it, and there's a lot of effort that goes into getting these people, to come on the shows at the right time, and I've had to hire people to help me with all that. So, if you want a lot of people will say, "What can I do to help?" Support the sponsors that support your favorite conservative shows. That's all I can say. Whether it's me or Charlie Kirk or whoever, Ted Nugent, we have the same sponsors, except for he has My Pillow. I don't have My Pillow. But support these sponsors because they're supporting our shows, so we can bring you the unfiltered voice that's available on Real America's Voice. And thank you to Real America's Voice for inviting me to have a show. I'm like, me? You want really? Okay. It's like so much fun. Okay, so centuryh2o.com, and for the discount code is healthy10. Now, I want to tell you about Century H2O. You might be one of those people that really trusts when somebody says, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Or you might not, which I don't. If you know of what happened in Flint, Michigan, oh my gosh, bug in my hair. If you know what happened in Flint, Michigan, or East Palestine, you know that they don't want to drink the water. They don't trust that the government is putting only water. You know, there have been, if you want to find out what's in your water, you can, but there could be just a little bit of arsenic, a little bit of volatile organic compounds, VOCs, a little bit of mRNA. Check it out, guys. Research it. So Century H2O filters the water and it actually enhances the water and it puts nutrients like magnesium back into the water. So check out Century H2O and get a discount by using the code healthy10. Then there's also Spiro Gear. Do I have my Spiro Gear? Yes, I do. Of course I do. Sorry. I have my Spiro Gear. This is a Faraday bag. And it's really important because have you ever had a conversation with somebody and you had your phone by you and you stopped having the conversation in person with this phone? You turn on your phone or your computer and there's an advertisement for what you were talking about. That's because they're listening to everything that you're saying and they're monitoring that. If you want to stop that from happening, you need to go to sparrowgear.com and use the discount code FAITH. Now, I'm giving you these discount codes because I don't want you to pay full price. So use the discount code FAITH. This is a Faraday bag. This is for my iPad, but I also have one for my my iPhone, and they make clothing because EMF radiation can affect you. If you've been feeling headachy or dizzy lately, you're not imagining it. EMF radiation can do that to you. And what is 5G doing? Do your own research, but what is that actually doing? I was in Naples, Florida, 5G everywhere. I didn't have a better cell signal at all. They're trying to kill us, y'all. So you need this Spiro Gear, use the promo code FAITH, and then Shop FM idr.com for Kingdom Candy. And then this is the fun part. I know it's opening day, but if you didn't get your buck today, and you might not this year, that's why they call it hunting, y'all. It's not like it's and as a bow hunter, I have to wait till the animal's 20 yards in front of me, broadside and with its leg extended. It's not easy. So just in case you didn't get your deer and you don't get a deer this season, you can go to Switch to America with Shemaine and get amazing beef that doesn't have any antibiotics, no mRNA, no chemical steroids injected into it. It's grass-fed, grown in Texas, raised in Texas, and it's beef delivered right to your door. It's kind of a no-brainer, and it tastes great. So check that out too. And I think that is everybody. All of my, oh, one more, fieldofgreens.com. So if you, why isn't that showing up? Oh, maybe I didn't do that. Fieldofgreens.com. So if you are like me and you don't always eat right, I put a scoop of Field of Greens, and Ted does too, in our water, and we sip it throughout the day, and we're getting a full servings of fruits and vegetables. Go to fieldofgreens.com and use the promo code FAITH. I hope. Actually, I'm gonna, okay, so I take that back. So starting this weekend, you can go to fieldofgreens.com and use the promo code SALE. Fieldofgreens.com, promo code SALE for 30% off. Again, delivered right to your door. So check that out. All right, guys. I hope that this has helped you in some way. Don't be nervous, anxious about what's going on. God does not want us to be anxious. I know it's easy right now with wars and rumors of wars. We know that things are happening and happening fast. Get into the Word. Read the Bible. Guys, if you haven't, I'm doing it's actually holding up my computer, my Women's Study Bible, and I also have a 1-year Bible, and I also have a Spiritual Warfare Bible. I have a lot of different Bibles, and I like to cross-reference them. So sometimes the phrases or the words are different. And here's another thing. Somebody told me, and I did this, get your hands on the oldest Bible you can. It is different. I got one from 1872. I think I have video of that. I'll share that with you, but it is different, y'all. It is different. There's other books in it, like the Book of Enoch. Just makes you wonder what's going on. All right, guys, have a great day. Make it a great day. Do something healthy and happy for you today, and fill your life with the Holy Spirit. Pray more, relax more, enjoy life more. Don't be nervous or anxious about anything. All right, guys, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.